Hello, and thank you for joining me for another Scrapbook Sunday 101. I know I haven't been on in a while. Time just gets away from me. So I figured I would finish up with my Sweet Halloween. And just as a recap, here are the pages I've already done with this scrapbooking kit. And you can watch the replays on that. These are costumes that my son and daughter-in-law have done over the years. And they're just amazing. They both are makeup artists and special effects artists, so they have some great costumes. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. There we go. So I have a couple more pictures that I wanted to put on there. And here are a couple of more pictures that they have done. This is, to me, is amazing that he did that one year for Halloween as Two-Face. And then, of course, we have this one where he just dressed up with this crazy outfit that he made. And I'm not sure, Elvira, maybe she was supposed to be. And then this was at a photo shoot that they did, and I thought I'd add that one. So I have these three pictures, and I'm going to do one more page with those. So I followed these first two, and now I'm going to take a look at this one and maybe use that for my last page. So let's see what they used. They used the two-tone cardstock. I'm not going to do it exactly like the page. And let's see, I need some designer series paper from this kit. So let's see what I have left. I have this one. Use that. I think I've used all the other ones. So we'll go with that, and maybe this one. And I just want to get a look at these pictures again that I want to use. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of follow that. I want that one too, though. And I think I want the brighter one. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut this down to about 8 by 8. Add that right here. Then I have this other side. I think I'll add that right there. I'm going to layer these pictures to where I want them. This one's a little larger, so maybe I'll put that one up there. I'm just laying it out right now, trying to decide where I want them. I don't want to cut off anything on there, so I'll move those up a little bit. They just fit. I might even do the at an angle. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, let's take a look at some of the pieces that I have left here. I have these and this, the Boo Crew. That would be kind of cute. So maybe I'll just move those out of the way and start layering. I'm using my Stamp and Seal. You can use whatever adhesive you want. My go-to is always Stamp and Seal. And I'm using the dark side of my two-tone cardstock. And then this side, I'll use this one. I'm going to add that right down here. Let's go ahead and add these pictures, and then I will add some of the elements. Remember, these are your pictures, your page, so whatever makes you happy. My goal is just to, as I come across these pictures, is to get them on paper. So this one I'll add right here. It doesn't have to be exact. And this one I'm going to put right here. Can't wait to see what they're going to do for this Halloween. That'll be a whole nother page. Okay. I'm going to bring in these bats, so I shouldn't have laid that one down. I did lay it down gently so I could lift it up. Let's just lift that up. I'm going to add the bats here. This should go right across. It does. And maybe some pumpkins. Whoop, that got stuck. Very sticky. I'm going to add that one right here. Remember, scrapbooking doesn't have to be hard. You just have to start. Now we'll add this one, which got stuck over here. Right here. I've got some of these elements. Since I use those bats, I think I will use the baddie for you. Just trying to decide where I want it. Maybe over on this side. And then let's see. Maybe this little sticker right here, the Boo Crew. I like these trees, so I'm going to grab those trees. This one doesn't, sticker doesn't want to come off. There we go. I'm going to add this tree right here. I'll lay that one down. And let's see, what else do I want? I don't want it too cutesy, so maybe some more bats. Now, with my leftover pieces, I have enough to make some cards. I'm going to add that right there. I have these little banners. I don't know if I'm going to use the banners. That I definitely want there. These little guys I want right here. Quick, easy page. I don't really think I need the banner, so I will save that for maybe a card. And I have, let's see what else I have here. Some little pumpkins. I think I'm good with this. Then what I'm going to add is some of the gems, which are those shimmer star foam gems. Always got to have some gems. I'm going to go with the black. So this would be my last page for those three, and I'll put those in my album. I think that's good. Let me bring this down a little bit more so you can see it. So then it goes with the other pages, and my journaling is on the front page. So I have the Frightfully Cute, the candy tester, and then this is my first page. So it would go like that. And this tells me what it's about. It's about all their costumes that they've done. Not all of them, but the ones I have pictures of right now. So I still have all these elements left. And I found, which I love, the pictures again may not be the best, but this is my son. I don't know if you can see him. He was 18 months old, and he's watching this movie called Mr. Boogedy when my sister was babysitting for him. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of a scary looking guy on there. And for an 18-month-old to love this movie is hysterical. I think that's why he got into doing special effects for horror movies. But I really want to capture that. So I'm going to do another page just for that. Now I'm going to bring in that other piece of Granny Apple Green. I've got these pieces. So I'm going to do some cutting. Now I really want those pictures to show up, and they are a little dark. So I think a yellow background would be good. I'm not going to trim them because the way they were taken, you really can't trim that much off. But I just want to get those onto paper. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece. As my first layer at 8 inches by I think 10. Then I have these two, which is two-sided. So I'm going to say this is about 6 inches. So I'm going to go with 3 inches here. And layer those up this way. Again, bringing in those pictures. There he is laying on the floor watching it. Now I want to leave room for my journaling, which I already did, and that's going to go right there. Let's see what I have left here. I have some of these little guys left, and I'll be using those. So I'm going to move these out of the way. If you've watched me, you know a lot of my scrapbook pages. There's some beautiful scrapbook pages out there. Mine tend to be a little more on the, I don't want to say simple side, but my whole goal is to get them on to a scrapbook page. So all right, we're going to add that right there. We're going to add this one right here. Again, just giving it some dimension by layering. And then this one, which is the other side of that, I'm going to put right here. I'm then going to bring in those pictures again. This one's going to go down here. I think that's my favorite, him looking, and it looks like he's going, oh. So we're going to add those pictures right there. At the top. I do try to come on Sundays. There are some times where Sunday is my day to actually go out and do something else other than crafting. I know, I said it, other than crafting. So I'm not always on, but I do try. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, and then you'll know when I hop on. Also, don't forget to sign up for my online class for October, which is the Traditions of Christmas. Stampin' Up! Also has a lot of specials starting October 1st. You can join my team in Stampin' Up! For $35, you get $125 of merchandise and all your business supplies. Or if you'd like to bump it up, you can get for, I want to say, I forgot what it was, $189 worth of merchandise for $99 and all your supplies. So it's definitely a great way to get started if you want to join Stampin' Up! And my team, whether it's for the discount or to start your own business. We'd love to have you. I'd love to have you. Just let me know and I can give you some more information. Again, I lifted that one up because I want to put something else down there. And that's this piece. I'm not going to take the whole picture off. I'm just going to add this down here. And there is my journaling. These kits make it so easy to do your scrapbook pages and get things onto your pages. So we'll do the little ghost, because I think Mr. Boogedy, if I'm not mistaken, was a ghost. We'll add him right there. Let's see what else I have here. It was probably Halloween time. Move this out of the way. Let's see what else I want to put on here. We have these cute little Halloween guys. I think I'll add a couple of them. I don't want to... There's Gumby. My son loved Gumby. We went down to Myrtle Beach the first year with him, and we stopped at south of the border, and he saw the big cactus, and he started yelling Gumby. He thought it was Gumby. So I'm going to add these because it is kind of a Halloween project. I have this little banner, and I really do want to use that banner, so I'm going to put the banner up like this, I think. Maybe over on the side here. Let's see. Yeah. Just some cute little elements. You can also color these with blends. So we have some pumpkins here. These are already colored in. But then we have these, the sticker ones. And this one's not colored in. Let's see if I have my... This is my dark. Let's see. I need some new pumpkin. I only have the dark one. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to use the dark pumpkin pie. Let me do a little coloring here. There we go. Add a little more here. So my Traditions of Christmas is the October class, and Stampin' Up! Is starting something new. And they have a class that you can sign up for also, and you can buy the product through me and do the class, or if you already have the product, you can just sign up for the class. And that also starts in October. So now I'm cheating here, and I'm using some light coral, and you can see that it still works. So don't be afraid to mix and match your blends. Let's see, let's grab a little brown here for the stem. I'm going to add him right here. You can put these on dimensionals so it's a little bit raised, but it's going in my page protector, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I got a little crow here. I'm going to stick him right on top. And then I got a couple of these little candy corns. I think I'll add those. See if I have it. Oh, I do. I have another one. So some of these are stickers and some of them are die cuts. I'm just going to add a little glue to this. And I have what I want here, which is just getting these pictures down on paper and remembering back in the day when he used to watch that movie. So then to finish it off, I'll grab some of these elements. Again, I'm going to grab the black. Makes it pop out. Maybe some of the smaller ones. And I got a cute little page with my leftovers. I still have a lot of these die cuts, which I will now cut into cards because I still have some designer series paper too. So I'm going to make some Halloween cards with that. So I hope you enjoyed today's Scrapbook Sunday. Again, the hardest part is just getting started. Just get started. And let's bring in that other one that I did today. And don't forget to go back if you want to see how I did the first few pages. Go back to my videos. Thank you again for tuning in, and keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.